प्रेसिडेंट एंड एसोसिएट रीजनल हेड फॉर मैक्स लाइफ इंश्योरेंस। एंड आज का जो हमारा वेबिनार में हमको प्रदीप जी ने बुलाया है, बेसिकली वी विल टॉक अबाउट द एनआरआई इन्वेस्टमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी। जो मुझे समझ में आता है कि आप लोगों के काफी बच्चे यूएस में, यूके में या बाकी पार्ट्स में सेटल्ड हैं। सो एनआरआईज के लिए जो इन्वेस्टमेंट अपॉर्चुनिटी टैक्स फ्रेंडली, जो है टैक्स को बचाते हुए जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज है, उसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे। एंड वी हैव स्पेसिफिकली, मैंने मेरे साथ दो एक्सपर्ट्स को बुलाया है हु विल टॉक अबाउट कंट्री स्पेसिफिक। अगर आपको कोई कंट्री स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चंस पूछना है, वेदर इट इज यूएस, वेदर इट इज यूके, वी विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू आंसर। एंड लेट मी टेल यू अराउंड हमारा जो एनआरआई का बिजनेस जो अपॉर्चुनिटी है, इट इज हमंगस। सो वेदर इफ यू सी द बैंक्स और वेदर यू सी एनी पीएमएस सर्विसेज आल्सो, उनका अराउंड 25 to 30% बिजनेस जो है वो एनआरआई से आ रहा है, बिकॉज एनआरआईज इंडिया को एक बहुत बड़ा डेस्टिनेशन मानते हैं इन्वेस्टमेंट का। सो कीपिंग दैट इन माइंड, आई वुड लाइक टू इंट्रोड्यूस टू ऑफ माय कलीग्स हु आर एक्चुअली एक्सपर्ट्स इन दिस। सो फर्स्ट आई वुड लाइक टू invite Rishi Trivedi, who is our business development manager, and he manages NRI for Bombay region. And also I have invited our zonal business insurance specialist and business development manager, Bhina Desai. Both of them have joined, and they will be actually taking this webinar ahead. And I would request all of you to hold your questions till the end of the webinar, and you can ask. वैसे कोई स्पेसिफिक क्वेश्चन पूछना है तो आप चैट बॉक्स में पूछ सकते हैं, वी विल बी मोर देन हैप्पी टू आंसर। आप प्लीज अपने क्वेश्चंस को चैट बॉक्स में डालिए। सो आई वुड लाइक टू इनवाइट ऋषि, इफ यू आर देयर।
Yeah. Good morning. Namaskar to all of you. Thank you. Pradeep ji, thank you, Arjun sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
Ji. So, we'll start our presentation for NRIs. Before that, something regarding me. 15 years into banking. Started with Citibank into NRI banking. Was taking care of Pune region, retail corporates. Then moved to ICICI Bank. I was into PBG group, private banking group. So I was doing, you can say, financial planning, wealth management. I also did my CFP over there. And last was HDFC, where it was into SME lending. Now 5 years into Max. I have my colleague with me, Bina. She is, you can say, an expert and veteran in terms of business insurance and NRI. She takes care of entire Maharashtra and Goa patch as such. So आज हम दोनों we will be adding some value to your existing knowledge, and any doubts, any queries, we are happy to take at the end of the session. So let me share this.
Yeah, before that, very very good morning to all of you. Before that, अगर chat में if some of you could tell us that which are the countries where we are having our people living in, or which are the countries
Right.
which you would exactly want to know about. So till the time when we are talking, we will talk specific to that country as well.
Right.
Yes, I get Singapore, I am getting Kuwait, Australia, UK, okay, great, Germany, all right, Canada, all
and
right.
US and US.
Okay. So we know that कि overall हमें mainly focus किस countries पे रखनी है. All right, so over to you, Rishi.
Right. Thank you, Bina. So this is regarding something, the company which I represent, the Max Life. So this is the few accolades that we have received. Most trusted brand, best customer initiative, you can say best use of internal communication, advisors initiative. So these are the feathers in our cap that we have. You can say customer engagement, best BFSI brands. So this shows like कितनी हम मेहनत कर रहे हैं to make sure that whatever dreams and plans our customers have, those are fulfilled. Now we are best in India in terms of claim paid ratio, number one. When it comes to giving the claim, 99.51. Government mandate is 150% to maintain the solvency ratio. Against that, we are 190%, that is 1.27 times more. More than 13 lakh crore sum assured, and more than 1,22,000 crore asset under management that we are having as such. Now, the bonuses that we have declared, we started our operations in India in 2001, and next year we have given 3 crores, 6 crore as a bonus to our policyholders. And you can say the trend is increasing. Last year it is 1,604 crores. In last 20 years, 11,800 plus crores that the bonus we have given to our policyholders. This is an interesting chart. This will show you that we are among the largest par fund in terms of private insurance companies operating in India. par fund होता क्या है? ये वो अमाउंट है आपके प्रीमियम का, that part which is invested into GSEC and corporate bonds. So over here we have taken a comparison of HDFC, State Bank of India, ICICI, Bajaj and Tata. So currently our par fund size is 60,916 crores. It has crossed 61,000 crores. Now जो debt funds होते हैं, par fund government that we invest, this is the return that those funds have given from 2015 till 23 we have taken. So it's a consistent healthy return of 8% that we have given. This funds has generated as such. Now this is another slide which will tell you how do we invest, our investment philosophy. What government has mandated to every insurance company, the premium that someone is investing. Suppose if you are investing $1,000, $500 should be invested in government securities, and 15% should be invested into corporate bonds. These are, you can say, railway bonds, RBI bonds, gold bonds, infra bonds issued by government. So again, the 65%, what we are doing from the day one when we started, around 70 to 75% of the funds are invested into government bonds and securities. And rest, we have around 44 fund management companies in India. Out of that, Max Life is among the top 10 best fund management companies. So we around 10 to 20% goes into equity, and 2 to 5 goes into liquid, that is cash and money market. We have a facility called Insta Claim, where if the claim comes of a policyholder up to 1 crore, same day amount is credited to the nominee's account. That fast we are. And we were the one who have introduced this facility in India. So the pattern that we are doing, the philosophy that we follow, how does it help us? Minimizes the volatility in the bonuses that we give to our policyholders. Plus, we have sufficient liquidity to take care of any maturity or any claim that comes or manage day-to-day expenses. Now, of course, you all should be aware the India growing economy as such. So this is the report which is shared by Morgan Stanley, where they upgraded India, and of course China has been downgraded. Now Indian rupees is going global. Multiple countries are now agreed to trade with INR. What does it show? It shows that Indian rupees will be stable, and in fact it will be getting stronger in the years coming ahead. And India definitely, it's a land of opportunities we have. This is a chart which is shared by Bloomberg, where it shows the recession probabilities. Germany already is under recession. India is having the lowest probability of 0% probability of recession. In fact, the current GDP figures of the last quarter, if you have seen, it has really surprised everyone. It is more than 7%. So it's a bright spot in the international economy. This is an interesting chart by World Bank. What does it tell you? The Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex, which was hovering around 4,000 in 2000, currently 61 to 65,000. And now, if the same trend continues, by 2046, it will be 2,32,000. So ये हमको क्या बताता? It tells us that it makes sense to spread our portfolio into debt and equity, both. It should be a balance, or if you have time with you, अगर आप young हो, आपके पास time है, तो definitely you should have equity component more into your portfolio. This slide, it will tell you the FDI investment, which has doubled, in fact, from 226 to $440 billion. Last year, India has received more than $100 billion in terms of NRI investments. So it tells the confidence which individuals as well as corporates have in the Indian economy. Top 5 sectors where this FDI is coming. It is into computer software and hardware, banking, FSI, service industry, automobile, trading, infrastructure, manufacturing, and mining as such. So, यहाँ पे India definitely we have hosted the G20 summit, fifth largest economy, more than $100 billion. Of course, COVID say everyone has recovered, and third most popular manufacturing destination as such. So the trend, what does it says? Uh, Export to cross US $1 trillion, and the initiatives which have been taken by Modi government to of infrastructure, of service industry, in terms of all sectors. So that is tremendous. So this was a survey which has been done by Mint. What does it say? It says that the NRIs, they are eyeing investment opportunities in India among the other economies, and they also prefer to keep their investment, you can say, diversified. The country where they are residing and others into the places where it is offering more returns. Now, over here, what we will see is multiple investment opportunities are there. Uh, Real estate, gold, in terms of mutual fund, in terms of equity market, and also in terms of insurance as such. Why insurance we should consider as a sector to invest? Because first of all, it offers the ultimate guarantee. Even आप देखोगे जो fixed deposits होती है, these are secured by DICGC up to 5 lakh rupees. Insurance returns, they are mostly tax free in India, and we'll share the country wise as well. जहाँ पे you can say they are tax efficient in terms of investment as such. We never lend our money. You can say bank always have an issue of NPA, but insurance company, we never lend money to the third party. Maximum what we do is we give it to the policy holders, and in case if they are not able to return it on maturity, that amount is deducted from that maturity that they will be getting. So total safety we have. Insurance industry, these are highly regulated by IRDA, by Indian government. So it's like in normal mutual fund manager has, you can say, greater flexibility as to the percentage of investment that he can do, sector wise as such. But insurance, these are very regulated. So यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है कि इंश्योरेंस अगर फंड मैनेजर चाहे तो he can put 30%, 40% into a particular sector. नहीं, there are restrictions as such. It offers you total flexibility, means it is 100% repatriable. It can be, investment can be done by into any foreign currency, either if someone is in India or someone is abroad. No problem. You can do in dollar, pound, euros, franc, whatever currency you wish, and on maturity, again, it can be taken back into the currency of their choice, or even in rupees in India as such. Yes, for achieving the milestones of life, discipline and savings and investments are required. So what we do is, the insurance company, what we do, we cater to maintain the standard of living, education part, children's marriage, and of course your tension-free retirement. So for all this, definitely you all will be having multiple investment sources, but what you need is a sound financial instrument. So whatever may be the scenario, the dreams that you have, that should be there as it is. Now let us take a comparison. If someone is abroad and they want to invest in terms of fixed deposit, or you can say direct debt or guaranteed products that we have. So this we have taken a comparison in terms of FD rates worldwide. India is still offering the fixed deposit rate, which is more than the other countries, major economies of the world as such. In fact, there are multiple economies where the returns are zero or even negative if you keep the funds in the bank. So India, you can say, currently is offering around 6.5 to 7% kind of return in fixed deposits. So now we have multiple plans that NRIs can invest, which are offering guaranteed returns. So I would like to invite my colleague Beena to take it from here. Beena, over to you.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Rishi, for taking us through that, what is it for everyone, and why they should look at investing with Max, and what are the future prospects for India. Now, I'm going to specifically take you through what do we have to offer in terms of solutions for NRIs. Now, we are going to cover, I think, 3 to 4 different solutions, and every solution has their own need according to their own goals, which an individual person would have. So, यहाँ पे I'm going to talk about this my third child and what is this third child about. So
My
we have
suggestion,
a family just.
एक minute, Bina ji. My
हाँ जी.
suggestion would be first you discuss about the taxation part. What are the
Okay.
general taxation of these countries? And then
All right,
how they should do the investment, and then you tell about the which are the your product which are suiting these to take care of these investment or to take care of the taxation. So first discuss about the taxation part.
Okay, so
yeah.
So
And then,
I think Rishi put the taxation.
Sure.
Because there's a significant difference how you are making an investment as an NRI in NRE account or NRO account. How you will be able to withdraw the money, then what is the
Right.
taxation part, all those aspects you have to discuss first.
Right. So we do have that slide ahead, but
Yeah.
before that, Rishi, put that slide as to what are we offering, pehle wala, and
Sure.
then we take through.
Okay, so this is in terms of products that we were discussing.
No.
Acha.
What is Max Life?
Taxation.
Max Life क्या देती है? We have that slide, no, over there.
Sure, just give me a moment.
Repatriation and taxation and all that is there. हाँ.
Right.
Sarji, for NRIs anyway, all debt instruments is not taxed.
No. It is not like that. Which
Yeah, if I
country
go
are
and
you
put it
talking
in
about,
FD,
Shyamji?
And Shyamji, there
if
are
I'm putting
three type of investments are there. You can invest in the FCNR. You can invest as an NRE or NRO, FD, and then FD in
NRE,
Indian rupee, FD in Indian rupee, FD in the dollar. There are so many, taxation complications
yeah,
are there.
but
So
all of that is not taxed, no, for NRIs.
NRE provided
NRE, as long as you use the NRE account for FD
NRE.
or any debt
That's
instrument,
right.
is not taxed.
Yeah.
Shyamji, you are right. If it is in NREFD, then yes, NREFDs are not taxable.
So that is what I want first you to cover these aspects.
Yeah, we will.
What are the taxation part and how to handle this thing, and then you
Okay.
tell us about which of your products are suitable for these type of investment.
No
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
Just a second. You
Can I
have
ask
that?
a question here?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, tell me. Someone was having a question.
No, there's no question.
No, I was asking like, do we have an option like, let's say I'm in Singapore and it's in SGD. So FCNR basically we have to convert to USD. But is there any option like, if I park my fund in INR, getting a 6.5 to 7%, and then it should repatriate and I should get back in SGD once the maturity over?
Yes, we do have that option. One second. I'll just take you in this. I have the list of 1 second. I'm just putting that up for you. Give me a moment.
Bina, Acha, you are sharing this, Bina?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're sharing or I'm sharing? I'll share.
I was about to share the taxation. You
Yeah,
can share then I'll.
Put it up. What you
Sure.
have put. Okay. So let's talk about taxation first. So these are the countries where we are talking about nil income tax. So when it comes to nil income tax, what are we saying? Now there are two things. Okay. One is that our Honorable Finance Minister Sitaraman ji said that starting this financial year onwards, agar anyone is investing more than 5 lakh of a premium, in that case, whatever is the maturity above 5 lakh would be taxable in India. Okay. Now there are countries which are there in UAE where there is no taxation at all. Now, what happens when an NRI from UAE or when an NRI from Kuwait or Qatar or Oman or Muscat, they want to invest with us over here. So now there are two things. One, there is something called as a tax residency certificate. A tax residency certificate, TRC. So when it is called as TRC. This is easily available for them from their embassy. So if they provide us, no, I don't want the document for GST, please. So if there is a TRC which they give us, tax residency certificate, in that case, whatever investments they have done in India through Max Life, through us, through the life insurance company, then the entire maturity, whatever they get, is going to be tax free for them in their country there. Okay, so I hope I'm clear with the UAE and the nil income tax countries.
No,
Now,
I'm not clear. No, 1 minute, I'm not clear.
Yeah.
If my son is working in these countries, okay,
Yeah.
UAE, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and all these countries, if he is residing in that country, and if he is investing in India, after taking the certificate, in any product, it will be tax free.
Yes, it will.
Now, whether it will be insurance or is an FD or it may be anything.
No. I'm
Then?
talking about only investment through insurance companies.
Now, suppose I make an FD then?
FD in NRI account is anyways tax free.
Okay.
Yeah. So every instrument will have their own taxation. So property would have their own taxation, gold
Right.
would have their own taxation, our products have their own taxation, mutual fund would have their own taxation. So we are talking about when you are investing in whatever products I would be covering henceforth for you. Over there, we are saying that whatever your investment is and whatever you will invest, it could be 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh, 30 lakh, the entire maturity, if they are using it in over there in UAE, in Saudi, in Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, and if they have produced this TRC to us,
And
tax
how
residency certificate,
how that money will come? How that money has to come?
I will cover that also, Pradeep.
Yeah.
I will cover that. First, I'll cover taxation, then how the repatriation, and then we move ahead with product.
Okay.
So apart from that, let's talk about Australia, because someone had typed Australia also over here. So in Australia, let me tell you, now if your investment is there up to 5 lakh, okay, up to 5 lakh, I am talking of premium or investment up to 5 lakh, and if the policy term is 10 years, 5 lakh and the policy term is 10 years, in that case, whatever is the maturity, when the money goes to his Australian account over there, that person does not have to pay a single penny of taxation in Australia. So Australia again is tax free. So is Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, Hong Kong, Thailand, China. Now, when I have to talk about New Zealand DTA says that when they are taking money in lump sum, in that case, whatever goes to them in lump sum is going to be tax free for them over there. So the topmost countries which you are seeing, we are talking about the maturity amount, and you know, when you're investing 5 lakh, 10 lakh, the maturity is on the higher side. It's in crores. So that entire amount in their country over there would be tax free for them. One. Second, if we are talking about another major country, which is USA. So there is a double taxation avoidance agreement between India and USA. And according to this double taxation avoidance agreement, it clearly says over there in Article 11 that if they have invested, then they would be taxed flat. They would be taxed flat only on the capital gain, and that would be flat at 10%. So USA में कैसा होता है, normally 35% of USA का population, they normally invest in equities in S&P, Nasdaq and Dow over there. ठीक है? Now when they are doing that over there, their individual taxation comes up to a 12% से लेके 15 to 18%, depending on how long they have held their investments. That is one. Second, if they are investing into any debt instrument over there in USA, so then that income gets added to their income which they are earning, and they have to pay as per their tax slab. So now when they are investing in India through us, in that case, there would be a DTAA which would apply. So every year when the person is filing his returns in IRS, what he or she needs to do is that when they are filing their return, they need to declare. And what is that they will declare? They will declare that yes, we are investing in India, and they will have to declare one thing over there कि मेरा fund value कितना हो गया है. And if they have declared, then the 21 year से जो DTA treaty चल रही है, वो DTA में जब भी maturity आएगी, on the gain 10% they will have to pay in US. ठीक है? I am not talking in India, I am talking in US. Whereas if we are talking about other countries, take UK, Canada, France, Germany, or any other country where we are not having a DTAA, मतलब DTAA है, but we don't have something very specifically mentioned about the investment. In such countries, on the gain, मतलब आपने invest किया 100, आपको gain हुआ 150, तो 50 पे आपको आपके कंट्री में अगर पैसा लेके गए, यूके में, कनाडा में, फ्रांस में, जर्मनी में, तो whatever their tax slab is over there, according to that tax slab, they will have to pay the taxation there. So, mota, this is how the taxation would work for an NRI. Now, I would like to share that what is it that Max Life is offering, or how we would basically transfer or remit the money. Okay? So, we all know that we have NRE account, we have NRO account, and we have FCNR, we have foreign bank account. Okay? So when someone is investing from NRO account is like a normal saving account जो हमारा होता है यहाँ पे. But जब हम NRI की बात करते हैं, legally अगर मैं बात करूँ, तो if your son or your daughter or anyone has become an NRI, an OCI or a PIO, he or she ideally should not have a saving bank account. It is legally it is not correct कि उनका saving bank account आप चालू रखे. ठीक है? You have to convert that saving bank account either into an NRO or into an NRE. So normally someone, so sorry. So normally, if someone would have that let me give an example. So we have Arjun, and if we have Arjun's son who is outside in US, but Arjun's son has 2-3 properties in India, and these properties are having a good rental amount which is coming on the son's name. In such a case, the money is coming in INR, and ऐसे case में he would want to have his NRO account which is there, क्योंकि NRO account में Indian currency can be deposited. Okay. Normally NRIs, OCIs have NRE account or foreign bank or FCNR accounts. Now what is the good thing, जो भी investment or whatever product we are going to talk about, what is the best part over here is that अगर किसी ने NRE account से investment किया है, in that case, we will also remit their money into their NRE account. And as you know, NRE account are repatriable account. Whenever they want to use that money, they can, repatriate that money to their foreign account. But even better than that, as all of us know, once our kids go outside, they don't plan to return back to India. And once when they do that, after a quite lot of time, they probably even close down their NRE or NRO or any account. In such a situation, आपने बहुत investments India में करके रखी है, but क्या वो पैसा आप उनको वहां पे लेके जाने के लिए, is that easy? Now in our case, how does it work? So again, I will come to that example जहाँ पे Arjun है and Arjun's son is there in US. Now he has an option कि he has he has an account in Bank of America bank, he can directly do a fund transfer from Bank of America account and invest with us at Max Life. ठीक है, our bank will do the conversion. He will have to send dollars to dollar from his account to our account. ठीक है, the investment will be done in INR over here, and when the maturity ticks in, since he has paid or since he has invested from his foreign bank account, we will also give him his maturity back into his foreign bank wherever in the world he or she is. So कल अगर अर्जुन जी के जो सन है वो अमेरिका से सिंगापुर शिफ्ट हो गए और बोला कि बीना आई वांट माय maturity in my Singapore bank account, then we will convert it at that point of time and we will give it to him in Singapore dollars that time. So if he wants it in dirhams, we will be able to do that. If he wants it in any other currency, we will also be able to do that. Not all instruments allow you this flexibility which I am talking about right now. So this is a very plus point when I say that you must diversify, you must put some money in India and you must put some money into the products which we are going to talk about right now also in terms of diversification. You need not worry how the money will reach to them. The money can directly go to them in their foreign account. The money can either go to them through their NRE accounts, and if they want at any given point of time in their NRO or in their NRE accounts back here in India, that is very much possible for them. तो अगर इंडियन हो गए, इंडिया में आ गए and they want the money to be over here, it is very much possible for them to have their money here as well. So till here, any questions? If anyone has.
And Bina, also
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, see what you said that my son is investing in you, which he will remit from Bank of say America to your account in dollar,
Right.
and then you will convert into dollar into Indian rupees and do the investment. On the
Right.
maturity, this Indian rupees will be converted into dollar, and then it will be remitted back to his Bank of America account on the date of maturity. Is that
Right.
correct? Now
Absolutely right.
here, means now I think in 2023 budget they have declared that 7 lakhs and above will be taxable TCS. What something is called? I don't know exactly.
Okay. So
That
that is for what? That is for Indian people. Okay. Tulsi ji, that is for Indian people when
Okay.
they are
This will
going
not be
abroad
applicable to
and
NRI.
transferring money. This is not applicable to NRI or CIPA. No.
Okay.
Secondly, you mentioned that you will convert into USD. I believe that if I open an NRE account, the amount will come in my NRE account and the bank will convert into the Indian rupee.
Right.
And then I will make an investment in the insurance company. Or it will be directly in the dollar to you.
So both the things, Pradeep bhai. One, you pay from NRE, we give you maturity in NRE. Okay. That is clear. How do I give Indian rupees in NRE? I have a CA which will give me 15 CACB. We do all of that Magasmari and we give you your maturity back into your NRE account, provided you have invested all the years through your NRE account, you get the money back into your NRE account. So you need not worry, the backend is set for us. And if the investment has come from NRE, you will get back your maturity into your NRE account. That is option one, Pradeep bhai.
Okay.
Option two is that I don't have an NRE account. ठीक है, I only have an account जहाँ पे फॉरेन बैंक में मेरा अकाउंट है, मेरे पास आधार कार्ड नहीं है, पैन कार्ड नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है. आई हैव ऑलरेडी टेकन अ PR and I don't have any of these accounts. Now, even for people like that, they can directly invest from their foreign bank account. जैसे मैंने बोला, तो अगर बैंक ऑफ अमेरिका में अकाउंट है, रैक बैंक में अकाउंट है, ADCB में अकाउंट है, डायरेक्टली दिरम्स में उन लोगों ने हमारे बैंक में ट्रांसफर कर दिया एज बेनिफिशियरी, एंड जब मेच्योरिटी आएगी हम डायरेक्टली उनको उनके बैंक में वहां पे दे देंगे, या वर्ल्ड में कहीं पे भी रहेंगे प्रदीप जी.
ओह अच्छा.
तो ये जो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी है हर इंसान को हर इंस्ट्रूमेंट में अवेलेबल नहीं है जो हम दे रहे हैं, जो हम ऑफर कर रहे हैं।
अच्छा,
प्लस
दोनों केसेस में जीएसटी मुझे नहीं देना पड़ेगा उनको?
जीएसटी, यस। तो अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट होती है थ्रू एनआरई अकाउंट या इन्वेस्टमेंट होती है फ्रॉम फॉरेन बैंक, इन दैट केस इंडिया में आप कुछ भी इन्वेस्ट करो तो जीएसटी भरना पड़ता है, यहाँ पे आपको जीएसटी भी भरना नहीं पड़ेगा।
नहीं, या जीएसटी भर के रिफंड करते हैं या विदाउट
नहीं
जीएसटी
नहीं,
पैसा
हम
लेंगे आप?
लेते ही नहीं है प्रदीप जी।
नहीं, बिकॉज आई बिलीव इन द सम इंश्योरेंस एचडीएफसी वगैरह में दे टेक द मनी एंड देन दे रिफंड द जीएसटी,
No,
व्हिच इज
no,
वेरी,
we don't do that.
अच्छा, व्हिच इज वेरी कम्बरसम।
We
अच्छा,
directly take money without GST,
ओके,
and yes, we will require document
हाँ,
from backend.
या,
We nullify the entry.
ओके ओके, बोले जीएसटी लगेगा ही नहीं मेरे को? ओके,
नहीं लगेगा।
ओके,
हाँ, बट अगर कोई सी फेरर है, आई थिंक किसने
हाँ
चैट में
हाँ
सी फेरर
हाँ
डाला था, सो
हाँ,
सी फेरर के लिए देखिए जीएसटी के लिए 2-3 थिंग्स हमको गवर्नमेंट को देना पड़ता है, हर साल देना पड़ता है डॉक्यूमेंट। अगर हर साल वेवर चाहिए, हर साल वेवर मिलेगा, बट एवरी ईयर यू हैव टू प्रूव दैट यू आर एन एनआरआई। ठीक है, टू प्रूव दैट आपको एक लेटेस्ट एड्रेस प्रूफ, आपके नाम का फॉरेन एड्रेस प्रूफ देना चाहिए हमको।
अच्छा,
ठीक है, तो क्या होता है इन केस ऑफ शिपीज, दे डोंट हैव देयर एड्रेस प्रूफ ऑन देयर नेम, दे डू हैव अ फॉरेन एड्रेस प्रूफ, वो कंपनी के नाम का होता है। तो in case of shippies, the waiver is not applicable, but in case of everyone else, yes, the waiver is applicable. Even in case of shippies, I can give you the waiver as long as you give me a foreign address proof. Now, अभी प्रूफ में क्या क्या चलता है प्रदीप भाई? प्रूफ में चलेगा अगर मेरे पास फॉरेन बैंक का अकाउंट है, और अगर फॉरेन बैंक का अकाउंट मेरे नाम का अकाउंट है और उसमें भले कंपनी का एड्रेस हो, चलेगा मेरे को।
अच्छा,
बट फॉरेन बैंक के अकाउंट का प्रूफ भी चलेगा एज एन एड्रेस प्रूफ। मेरे पास ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस है, चलेगा। मेरे पास रेंटल अग्रीमेंट है, चलेगा। मेरे
अच्छा,
पास रेसिडेंट कार्ड है, चलेगा। मेरे पास और क्या हो सकता है, यूटिलिटी बिल हो, चलेगा। सो ऑल दीज थिंग्स आर वैलिड एड्रेस प्रूफ व्हेन इट कम्स टू द जीएसटी वेवर। We don't charge you waiver at all. We will charge you only the premium which you will be investing. GST amount हम लेंगे ही नहीं आपसे।
और जो मर्चेंट नेवी में है हु इज बियॉन्ड 6 मंथ ऑन द सी ओनली, उनके लिए भी एप्लीकेबल ये रहेगा,
हाँ जी,
प्रोवाइडेड दिस कंडीशंस आर मेट?
राइट। सो इफ यू गिव मी द एड्रेस प्रूफ, ही विल गेट अ वेवर। वरना
अच्छा,
मर्चेंट नेवी को भी हमको आइडियली उनको पैसे बाहर से मिलते हैं, दे होल्ड एन एनआरई अकाउंट, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट वी शो देम एज एनआरआई एंड नॉट
अच्छा,
एज इंडियन।
क्लियर,
तो दिखाएंगे एज एनआरआई। हावेवर हावेवर वेवर के लिए अगर आप प्रूफ दे देंगे मेरे को, देन वी विल बी एबल टू प्रोवाइड देम विद द वेवर एज वेल।
नाउ जो पैसा जो मैच्योर होगा, अगर
हाँ,
मैं यूएस में लेके जा रहा हूँ तो 10% टैक्स लगेगा, बाकी जो कंट्री जो आपने दिखाई थी वहां पे टैक्स नहीं लगेगा,
तो
करेक्ट?
प्रदीप जी हम कुछ भी टैक्स नहीं काटेंगे।
नहीं, लेकिन मुझे
ठीक है,
वहां जाके रिटर्न में फाइल करेगा तो मेरे को
हाँ
यूएस में अगर है तो 10% टैक्स भरना पड़ेगा,
हाँ जी, हाँ जी।
करेक्ट ना? और
अगर
बाकी
उसने
कंट्री
आईआरएस में डिक्लेयर किया हुआ है
तो
तो
बराबर,
10% यस उसको भरना पड़ेगा ऑन द गेन।
ऑन द गेन, ऑन द गेन, ओके ओके,
ऑन द गेन।
अच्छा, नाउ इट्स क्लियर।
तो
सब
5 लाख
नहीं
तक
नहीं, मैम
हम
मैम
इंडिया में कुछ भी नहीं काटेंगे
हाँ, आप
मैम
बोलिए,
मेच्योरिटी पे।
अब बोलो please.
ma'am, suppose instead of remitting it to USA, the customer said, no, you credit to my NRI account in India.
हाँ
Then whether even though you will not deduct the tax, and
हाँ,
even there will be, as it is an NRI in India में तो tax भी कुछ नहीं।
नहीं लगेगा, नहीं लगेगा,
इंडिया में तो ऐसे भी नहीं लगेगा
हाँ,
तुलसी जी, इंडिया में कभी भी नहीं लगेगा। बट अभी लेट मी गिव यू एन एग्जांपल। ठीक है, आप रह रहे हैं इंडिया में, ठीक है तुलसी जी, बट आपको इनकम आ रही है यूएसए से डॉलर में, आपको इनकम आ रही है दिरहम में फ्रॉम यूएई। तो जब आप इंडिया में इनकम टैक्स फाइल करते हैं, आप बताएंगे कि नहीं वो इनकम को?
No, no, no. I'm not saying that is not, that is perfectly correct.
हाँ,
Suppose my son is in USA, he invested in your whatever the scheme is there,
राइट,
and instead of asking the funds and the maturity back to USA, where he has to pay the 10% of the long-term tax on that, instead of that, he will keep it that funds in India only in
then
his
no
NRI
tax.
account. So there will be no tax.
right. So
Correct.
if it is not into equity, then no tax. Guaranteed products have no tax, but yes, equity will have a 10% on gain, because in India it is 10% on gain. या
But
हाँ
then you
लेकिन
will deduct.
नहीं, इंश्योरेंस में तो नहीं लगेगा ना।
इंश्योरेंस में नहीं प्रदीप जी, बट
हाँ
अगर इक्विटी रिलेटेड प्लान है,
हाँ, इक्विटी यूलिप में जैसे इक्विटी वाले में डालेगा तो
हाँ,
लगेगा।
तो इंडिया में ही टैक्सेबल है, तो मुझे तो काटना ही पड़ेगा।
ओके, हाँ वो बराबर।
फिर आप एनआरई में लो, एनआरओ में लो, या फॉरेन अकाउंट में लो,
अच्छा,
उसमें तो
मैम
10% भरना ही पड़ेगा।
हाँ तो तुलसी जी
मैम
क्या ही
जैसे
बता रहे थे।
इसमें
हाँ तुलसी जी क्या बोल
यूलिप
रहे
में
हैं। हाँ बोलिए, आप बोलिए क्या।
सॉरी यूलिप में मैम जैसे ये अभी जो गवर्नमेंट ने रिवाइज करा है कि 2.5 लाख तक का अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट रहता है तो उसमें मेच्योरिटी पे कोई टैक्स नहीं है आपका, लॉन्ग टर्म जो
परफेक्ट,
10% लग रहा है, करेक्ट
उसमें नहीं
हाँ
काटेंगे हम आशीष जी,
है ना?
2.5 लाख तक नहीं काटेंगे हम।
और एटीसी का भी बेनिफिट मिल जाएगा इसमें
हाँ
1.5
जी,
लाख तक,
एटीसी का
करेक्ट?
बेनिफिट तो ऐसे भी ले सकते हैं ना, कोई भी
ओके।
इन्वेस्टमेंट पे ले
तो
सकते
अपने
हैं।
मतलब एनआरआईज के लिए आपके मतलब आई एम नॉट श्योर लाइक टू द मार्केट लिंक प्रोडक्ट, इसके अलावा अगर मुझे अगर कोई बड़ा इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है, बिकॉज आई एम नॉट बाउंड टू ओनली 2.5 लाख, लेट से मुझे 50 लाख का टिकट साइज है मेरा अभी,
राइट,
तो मुझे वो इन्वेस्ट करना है, तो कौन सा ऐसा प्रोडक्ट है जो मार्केट में भी इन्वेस्ट करे और साथ ही साथ मुझे मेच्योरिटी पे टैक्सेशन ना लगे, मतलब लॉन्ग टर्म जो गेन है, क्योंकि मेरा
तो
होराइजन
आशीष
लंबा
जी
है।
इन दैट केस यू हैव टू देखिए, अगर मार्केट लिंक ना है, नहीं है,
हाँ हाँ
और अगर एक डेट इंस्ट्रूमेंट है जिसमें आपने पैसे डाले हैं, बट
हाँ
आप
हाँ
आप जैसे मैंने बोला आप यूएई में हो, अब यूएई में
सिंगापुर
आपने
में हूँ,
मुझे टीआरसी लाके दे दी,
मैं
टैक्स
सिंगापुर में हूँ।
रेसिडेंसी सर्टिफिकेट, तो आपको जितनी भी मेच्योरिटी होएगी हम 1 रुपया नहीं काटेंगे, भले फिर 50 लाख का इन्वेस्टमेंट आप लेके आओ, हम मेच्योरिटी पे 1 रुपया नहीं काटेंगे, और आपको पूरे का पूरा टैक्स फ्री रेमिट करके देंगे।
तो
ओके।
कौन से वाले प्रोडक्ट पे, इवन इवन यूलिप में भी,
कोई भी प्रोडक्ट हो,
यूलिप
लिविंग
में भी।
पेंशन, लिविंग
यू
पेंशन
यूलिप
एंड यूलिप।
यूलिप यूलिप में भी आप दे पाएंगे क्या? मतलब मैं
नहीं
अगर
नहीं नहीं, यूलिप तो देखिए इंडिया में ही 10% काटना है, तो मुझे काटना
हाँ
ही पड़ेगा
हाँ
आशीष जी।
हाँ
अच्छा
ठीक है, बट ऑन एनी अदर जो जो हमारे डेट इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स है, जहां पे हम बोल रहे हैं कि आपको मिल जाएगा टैक्स फ्री, इन दैट केस अगर आप टीआरसी लेके आए, हमारे टैक्स रेसिडेंसी सर्टिफिकेट लेके आए, वी विल नॉट डिडक्ट। फिर आप इन्वेस्टमेंट 50 लाख का कराए या 1 करोड़ का करवाए।
तो यूलिप में जो 2020-21 में जो इन्वेस्टमेंट हुए हैं उसमें 2.5 लाख का कोई लिमिट नहीं है, राइट? जो मेरे पुराने इन्वेस्टमेंट जो चल रहे हैं
नहीं नहीं, उसमें कोई
वो
लिमिट
मुझे
नहीं।
मेच्योरिटी पे फ्री रहेगा ना, वो
हंड्रेड
कैपिटल गेन
परसेंट
टैक्स?
हंड्रेड
ओके।
परसेंट
मैम
रेट्रोस्पेक्ट इफेक्ट।
दूसरा क्वेश्चन मेरा ये था रिलेटेड, जैसे मुझे जो है एक अमाउंट है, मतलब मैं लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल 1 CR, अब वो मुझे अगर एनआरई अकाउंट में एफडी में पार्क करना है, मैं एचडीडी से एनआरई में ट्रांसफर करता हूँ, एनआरई में मुझे 6.5 to 7% मिल जाएगा विच इज अ टैक्स फ्री, बट उसको मेरे को वापस लाना है, रिपेट्रिएट करके लाना है, तो मुझे वो जो कन्वर्जन एक्सचेंज रेट, ट्रांजैक्शन चार्जेस, वो सारी काफी, मैं अगर उसका कैलकुलेशन करता हूँ तो वो मुझे काफी महंगा पड़ता है, मतलब 3 से 4% मेरा वो कट जाता है उसमें।
इतना
नहीं
ज्यादा
ऐसे
नहीं
नहीं,
कटता आशीष जी।
नहीं कैसे कटेगा 3-4%, जरा बताइए मुझे।
ये जैसे मैं जो सिंगापुर में जो मेजर जो बैंक है वो आपकी है डीबीएस, करेक्ट?
हाँ
बराबर।
हाँ
आपको बताओ
हाँ
डीबीएस सिंगापुर बैंक जो है,
हाँ
अभी
हाँ
क्या है, मेरे जो अकाउंट्स है वो एचडीएफसी में ओपनड है,
हाँ हाँ,
ठीक
ओके
है? तो एचडीएफसी मुझे जो है मैं अगर 5 साल का या 10 साल की एफडी कर रहा हूँ तो मुझे 6.8 to 7% दे रहा है।
ओके।
अभी क्या हुआ कि मेरा जो फंड मैंने एक रिपेट्रिएट करा था, तो उसमें इन लोगों ने जो मेरे को जो चार्जेस काटे हैं 1.8% ट्रांजेक्शन चार्जेस काटे हैं। उसके बाद जब मैंने एक्सचेंज रेट में डिफरेंस देखा, तो अगर मैं सिंगापुर से इंडिया भेजता हूँ तो मुझे 62 रुपीज में आ जाता है,
हाँ
लेकिन जब मैं यहाँ से वहां भेज रहा हूँ तो मुझे वो 64.5 के आसपास का रेट लगा है, तो
तो
मेरा
एचडीएफसी में मत
वैल्यू।
डालिए, आप एचडीएफसी में
Correct,
मत डालिए,
correct,
आप
correct,
आईडीएफसी बैंक
correct.
में डालिए। आईडीएफसी बैंक
हाँ
में डालो, यस बैंक में डालो, इंडसइंड बैंक में डालो। यहाँ
हर
पे
बैंक
हाँ
के
यहाँ
अलग
पे
अलग
यहाँ पे
चार्जेस है।
बहुत कम रेट है, बहुत कम रेट है, एंड यू कैन नेगोशिएट आल्सो। एचडीएफसी तो एक एलिफेंट है, वो सुनता ही नहीं है किसी की बात। ठीक है ना, सिटी
तो
बैंक सुनता ही नहीं है। आप छोटे वाले बैंक में जाइए, यू विल गेट अ
हाँ
मच बेटर रेट एंड यू विल नॉट हैव टू पे एनी कन्वर्शन चार्जेस आल्सो। वो आपको बेस्ट रेट लेके देंगे। हम लोग ऐसे ही
अच्छा
करते हैं, मेरे लड़के का अकाउंट है, मेरी डॉटर का अकाउंट है, वी हैव इन आईडीएफसी बैंक। आईडीएफसी बैंक में ये सब इश्यूज नहीं आते हैं, जो आपने 62 का 64 हो जा रहा है, वो सब प्रॉब्लम
हाँ हाँ
आपको वहां नहीं आएगा। तो ओपन इन स्मॉलर बैंक्स, नॉट इन एचडीएफसी बैंक और एसबीआई, दीज टू आर द फर्स्ट बैंक as far as the
अच्छा।
as far as the customer service is concerned, these are the worst. As far as the safety is concerned, they are the best.
नहीं तो
You
आपके
have to
पास में
decide
वो
कि आपको
टोटल
सेफ्टी।
परसेंटेज है क्या, मतलब प्रदीप जी आपके पास टोटल परसेंटेज है क्या, कि अगर मैं मान लो 100 के डिपॉजिट कर रहा हूँ एनआरई अकाउंट में,
हाँ
तो 6-7% जो भी मेरे को मिला, उसके
आप
बाद में
ऐसा
जब मैं
करना,
रिपेट्रिएट
जो
कर रहा हूँ तो
आप
मेरे
ऐसा
को कितना
करना,
आ रहा है?
मैं बता रहा हूँ, आईडीएफसी की जो एनआरई अकाउंट जो हैंडल करती है ना, उसका उसका मैं नंबर आपको दे दूंगा। आप डायरेक्टली
हाँ,
उनसे नेगोशिएट कर लेना, वो आपको बता देंगे कि कैसे क्या चार्जेस हैं। नेगोशिएट कीजिए, वो लोग सब जो है मतलब रेट में सब एडजस्ट करते हैं ये तो, ठीक है, डायरेक्टली बात कीजिएगा। आई विल
नहीं,
शेयर द
आप
नंबर ऑफ
नहीं
आईडीएफसी।
मेरा एक जस्ट
हाँ
क्वेश्चन
बोल-
आपको है।
हाँ
सी, इफ यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन इंडियन, remitting from Singapore and
राइट
converting into Singapore dollar into Indian rupees
हाँ
and keeping FDR for
यस
10 years in India, and after taking back funds, why you are converting? Why you are not
तो
putting
आपको
this in
डॉलर में मिलेगा
FCNR?
ना, वो तो डॉलर में मिलेगा और वो
नहीं
ज्यादा
पर वो
अच्छा है।
FCNR में मेरा USD में जा रहा है ना,
नहीं नहीं, अच्छा आपको फिर वो एसजीडी में लेके जाना है। ओके,
मेरे को SGD में चाहिए ना, मतलब मुझे USD में नहीं
ओके
रखना है
ओके।
वो।
नहीं तो आपको ये बैंक तो आपको एसजीडी में भी खोलते होंगे एफडी।
नहीं
नहीं
बोलते
नहीं
हैं वो।
अच्छा
नहीं,
नहीं खोलते।
एसडीडी में नहीं खोलते हो।
अच्छा वो नहीं खोलता। अच्छा एफसीएनआर इज ऑलवेज इन एफडी, इन
यस,
डॉलर ओनली है।
एफसीएनआर इज ऑलवेज इन फॉरेन करेंसी।
ओके
इन
ओके
फॉरेन
ओके
करेंसी तो
ओके।
क्या होता है, कन्वर्जन का कोई ये इम्पैक्ट
नहीं,
नहीं होता है
कन्वर्जन का
उसको?
आप इनसे थोड़ा बात कीजिए, आपको बहुत अच्छा रेट मिलेगा, डोंट वरी। अच्छा, सबसे
क्योंकि मैं
बड़ा
अगर वो
एडवांटेज
FC
एफसीएनआर का जो है ना, आपको आई डोंट नो वेदर यू मस्ट बी नोइंग इट, बट बाकी मेंबर को बता रहा हूँ। एफसीएनआर का सबसे बड़ा एडवांटेज है कि यू गेट टू बेनिफिट। एक तो आपको जो अपना इंडिया का जो एफडी रेट है, विच इज वन ऑफ द हाईएस्ट इन इन द वर्ल्ड, 7%, 7.5% के आसपास मिल जाता है, नंबर वन। नंबर टू, आपको डॉलर का अप्रिसिएशन मिल रहा है। आज आप
नहीं पर
डॉलर देंगे 82 में। एफसी
FCNR में भी मुझे 7% नहीं मिल रहा है, मुझे वो
नहीं सर
5.5 या
सर, it
5.8।
will not be
Sir,
more than
I'll
3%,
नहीं, वो
3 or
डिफरेंट
in
डिफरेंट
case
3-5%.
वो
I would
डिफरेंट
like
बैंक का
to step in.
डिफरेंट बैंक का डिफरेंट रेट है।
Being a banker ना
हाँ
for 15 years मैं बताता हूँ।
जी
FCNR में क्या होता है, आप रुपीज में नहीं कन्वर्ट करते हो, यू कीप फंड्स इन फॉरेन करेंसी ऑफ योर ओन चॉइस।
राइट।
अब उसमें जो रेट होते हैं ये यू गेट द रेट बट इट इज जैसे अभी 7% फॉर एग्जांपल इंडिया में रुपीज में मिल रहे हैं, तो अपने को ऐसा नहीं है कि FCNR में भी उतना ही मिलेगा, नहीं।
थोड़ा कम मिलेगा।
उसमें अपने को इट डिपेंड्स।
हम्म,
उसमें हम देखेंगे कि जो फॉरेन कंट्रीज ऑफर कर रहे हैं, बेसिकली लाइबोर लिंक्ड रहता है ये,
हम्म,
लंदन इंटरबैंक का। तो वी जस्ट है, और अकॉर्डिंगली आपको उतना या उससे थोड़ा सा ज्यादा डिपेंडिंग ऑन बैंक्स वो आपको दे।
हम्म। नहीं, बट
इसमें सर
इनवेरिएबली
कोई
इनवेरिएबली
प्रोडक्ट
मैंने
ऐसा
देखा
जो
है
आप,
कि एफसीएनआर के अंदर, एफसीएनआर की एफडीज में भी 6% के आसपास आराम से मिल जाता है, 6, 6.5, 7 मिल रहा है। तो
हाँ
आपको एक तो
कन्वीनियंट।
वो आपको एफडी का रेट मिल रहा है, और सेकंड एडवांटेज आपको
हाँ
डॉलर का अप्रिसिएशन मिल रहा है।
एग्जैक्टली
तो यू गेट
बिल्कुल।
ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 15%
तो
रिटर्न।
कौन सी बैंक दे रही है FCNR में 6.5%? क्योंकि मैंने सर्च करा था तो मुझे कहीं पर भी
ना, मैं
5.8 के
सर,
ऊपर तो
कोठारी
कहीं
साहब,
पर भी नहीं दिख रहा है।
वो थोड़ा
कोठारी साहब,
हाँ
see,
बोलिए।
7% FCNRE getting, I think it is not possible.
हाँ
That
तो
is
ये
the first thing.
हाँ तो ये आईडीएफसी
That
कितना
you
दे
have
रहा
to
है?
check it.
आईडीएफसी
Second
कितना दे रहा है?
important thing, you should keep it in FCNR. FCNR is not a longer period. 10 years, 10 years, 12 years, you cannot keep it.
राइट,
Generally, it keeps it only
शॉर्ट टर्म।
maximum 3 years. 3
हम्म।
years.
राइट
Another important thing is in FCNRE, prepayment is not allowed. Or if it is done the heavy penalty is there.
ओके
हाँ,
ओके ओके ओके, वो सब देख लीजिए, थोड़ा बात कर
Sarji,
लीजिए।
sir,
हाँ हाँ
Sarji, I have 1 crore of FCNR deposit in IDFC Bank.
ओके। हाँ,
Okay.
कितना मिल रहा
So
है वहाँ पे?
the money was not even in my NRE account. The money was in my NRO account.
हाँ
15 CA CB, we could catch a CA 3,000 rupees. Mein, he will give you a
ही विल
15
गिव
CA
यू।
CB. And
ओके
everything got converted into NRE, and everything was parked into FCNR. And they are going to give me 8.9% IDFC.
8.9,
And that,
8.9%?
yeah,
आप
yeah,
बोलिएगा, आप
and
तो
they are going
7 बोल
to
रहे हैं ये तो। हाँ
and they are going to give it to me. It's maturing in 2026. I have put it in 2018 or 19 or something.
अच्छा, तो 10 ईयर एफडी एंड 8.9% प्लस
Not
डॉलर
10 years.
एप्रिसिएशन, एंड
Not
प्लस डॉलर
not not
एप्रिसिएशन।
not 10 years. Some 6, 8, 7 or
नहीं
8
नहीं,
years.
तो
I don't
8
remember
ईयर में वन इज
exactly.
8.9 है, सेकंड इयर डॉलर एप्रिसिएशन। तो आपको इक्विटी में डालने का जरूरत ही नहीं
Correct.
है ना कुछ पैसा, देन व्हाई यू आर इन्वेस्टिंग इन इक्विटी, देन यू इन्वेस्ट ओनली देयर। दैट इज मच बेटर,
Sarji,
दैट इज मच
because
बेटर।
Sarji, because I am not getting. I am retired to enjoy life. I am roaming around climbing mountains.
आई नो आई नो आई
मुझे
नो।
थोड़ी ना मुझे थोड़ी ना इनकम मिल रहा है अभी, छोड़ दो। आई वांट द मनी टू वर्क फॉर माई मी। आई डोंट वांट टू वर्क, सो आई एम अलाउइंग द मनी टू वर्क। लेट इट गो।
तो वही तो बता रहा
सर
हूँ ना
ये सर ये
मैं।
मैं अभी IDFC का जो लाइव देख रहा हूँ, मतलब जो मैंने सर्च करा है तो उसमें अबव 1 मिलियन जो है ना वो
आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा। आशीष जी, आपका आवाज आवाज म्यूट हो गया।
हेलो।
हाँ बोलिए, बोलिए। हाँ
मैं बोल रहा हूँ इसमें आईडीएफसी में भी मैं देख रहा हूँ, तो अगर 1 मिलियन से ऊपर का अगर आपका जा रहा है एफसीएनआर में, तो ही वो 5.95 मिल रहा है मैक्सिमम। मतलब मुझे 8.5 आप बता सकते हैं क्या, कैसे आप ले रहे हैं? तो मतलब आई विल ऑल्सो स्विच टू दैट दैट
आप
साइड
थोड़ा उससे बात कर लेना, व्हाट आई
क्योंकि
सजेस्ट।
उन्होंने
Yeah,
1 करोड़ इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है,
आपका लेटेस्ट
इसीलिए
कंटिन्यू।
उनको वो रेट मिला है उधर।
yeah. It is subject to all this. When they want business, they were ready to drop everything and go and give you whatever rate you want. But
हाँ
it's only their requirement. If they
Yeah.
don't have a requirement, they have surplus with funds, they will give you 5.95, advertise 5.95 because government उनका पकड़ेगा. So they will put that 5. But if you go directly to them and you negotiate, they will give you a much better rate. Everything is pliable.
अब आप देखो ना, मैंने उनसे नेगोशिएट किया, ओडी मेरे को आधा परसेंट पे दिया हुआ है इन्होंने। मतलब कि आई एम गेटिंग 8.75% एफडी रेट, प्लस आई एम गेटिंग ओडी एट 0.5%। यानी कि मेरी कॉस्टिंग 0.5% की आएगी इफ आई यूज द फंड फॉर 15 डेज और मे 30 डेज। सो ये सब नेगोशिएशन होता है। तो मैंने
तो
आईडीएफसी से
देखिए,
नेगोशिएट किया, मिला मेरे को।
सर ये तो
बैंक्स ऐसा है कि आपको रेट जरूर दे देते हैं, शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए देते हैं, बहुत लंबा टर्म के लिए नहीं देते। और जो हम आपको ऑफर कर रहे हैं, जो हम आपको दे रहे हैं, हम आपको ये बोल रहे हैं कि कुछ डाइवर्सिफाई करके अगर आप फंड हमारे यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं, आपको 2-3 चीजों की टेंशन लेने की जरूरत ही नहीं है। एक एक हो गया कि आपको रिपाट्रिएशन कल अकाउंट है नहीं है क्या नहीं है, कि आपको वो पैसा आपके बेटे या आपकी बेटी को डायरेक्टली वहां पहुंच जाएगा अच्छी तरीके से। यू डोंट हैव टू हैव अ हेडेक के कैसे पहुंचेगा, व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन। सेकेंड, जो हम आपको प्रोपोजिशन दे रहे हैं यहाँ पे, वी आर गिविंग यू अ प्रोपोजिशन ऑफ गारंटीड इन्वेस्टमेंट, नॉट फॉर 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, फॉर 20 years, 30 years, even lifelong, for guaranteed returns, or with par fund returns. Third, we are also telling you that if someone is investing into ULIPs, now ULIPs और म्यूचुअल फंड पे जब हम बात करते हैं नॉर्मली, so what happens is that mutual fund में when I want to exit from one fund and put my money into another fund, वो redemption माना जाता है, and for my NRI वो taxation effect कर जाता है। बट जब हम यहाँ पे यूलिप्स में डालते हैं पैसा, माई स्विचिंग ओवर फ्रॉम वन फंड टू अनदर फंड हैपेंस एफर्टलेसली विदाउट अफेक्टिंग माई टैक्सेशन। वन, सेकेंड, वो पार्टिसिपेट कर लेता है इंडिया ग्रोथ स्टोरी में थ्रू द रिस्क एपेटाइट विच ही और शी हैज। Third, we also have a ULIP in which my FMC is only 1%, the lowest in the industry. Fourth, the new ULIPs which we are having right now, all the charges are returned back to the investor. So there is a win-win situation. What we are talking about, we are talking about peace of mind, and we are also talking about an insurance cover which he or she will have for the family. आप देखिए, आज 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 आप, आई एम गिविंग यू अ पैकेज डील जहाँ पे हम बोल रहे हैं टैक्सेशन भी बच जाएगा, हम बोल रहे हैं आपको टेंशन लेने की जरूरत भी नहीं है, हम बोल रहे हैं गारंटी में अगर इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है तो साथ में कवर भी देती हूँ, एंड हम आपको बोल रहे हैं अगर यूलिप्स में इन्वेस्ट किया है तो चार्जेस भी कम है, एंड डायरेक्टली आपको फॉरेन कंट्री में भी पैसा मिल जाएगा। सो लेट मी टेक यू थ्रू व्हाट ऑल वी हैव, ठीक है, एंड देन लेट्स डिस्कस अहेड। So, yeah, Rishi, put on what we have.
I have a question.
Sure.
Just referring to just what you just said now over the last 2 minutes, I have just one simple query.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you have given guaranteed returns and all. My simple question is basically twofold. Are guaranteed returns permitted by SEBI as of today? That's number one. Number two, is any of your guaranteed returns is accounted for inflation plus 5%? What I mean to say, if I invest in you, say $2 crore, so will you be able to guarantee me that you will give me a return of whatever the inflation rate plus 5%? Yes.
Okay. So no. Inflation rate plus 5%, no. We cannot guarantee you that. We can guarantee you something which is called as, today you can lock your interest rate for remaining 20 years, 30 years of your life. So if you see the history of interest rate in India or anywhere else, so leave the COVID period. In the COVID period, the interest rate upar niche gaye hai. But however, if you see the data, you will see that as the economy grows, the interest rate keeps on coming down, right? That is one. Second, today, if I take you 10 years back, 12 years back, you will see कि जो interest rate वहाँ पे थे 10 years, 12 years back, they were very high. आपके FDs भी आपको 12%, 13%, 15% दे रहे थे 12-15 साल पहले. बट अगर मैं वही चीज आपको बोलूं कि अगले 10 साल में व्हाट डू यू थिंक, आपको क्या ये रेट जो आज मिल रही है वो बाद में मिलेगी? The answer is no. Why? Because today we are a 3.7 trillion economy, and 3.7 trillion से 6 trillion जाने के लिए कनाडा, चाइना, जापान, इन लोगों ने 10 साल, 5 साल, 8 साल लगा दिए. अगर इंडिया ने अगले 10 साल भी लगाए तो भी अगले 10 साल इंडिया के लिए एक गोल्डन पीरियड है, जहां पे आपके पैसे तो 100% डबल होंगे. प्लस अगर इंडिया की इकोनॉमी यही रेट से बढ़ी जिस रेट से बढ़ रही है, तो let me tell you, the interest rates are not going to remain the same. And here we are talking about giving you a fixed rate, not for 1 year, 2 years. Again, I'm telling you, we are offering you these rates for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, and some products also offer you for lifelong, for 2 generations into pensions. So let's have a look at what we have to offer. I think we must, as a financial advisor, बोलते हैं अपना पैसा हर बास्केट में होना चाहिए, एक जगह पे कभी भी ब्लॉक करके होना नहीं चाहिए. प्लस अगर आज आप सिचुएशन देखो, हर फॉरेन कंट्री में देखो, बहुत अनरेस्ट है. ठीक है, आज यूएस में आप देखो तो देयर आर मिलियंस ऑफ पीपल ऑन द स्ट्रीट सपोर्टिंग पैलेस्टीन, सपोर्टिंग ईरान, गाजा, ये वो, ऑल ऑफ दैट. आज आप यूके देख लो, there is so much of unrest. आज आप कनाडा देख लो, it is flooded with people and job shortages, and there are so many other things. In such an event, every NRI wants to have a backup if he or she wants to come to India. Second, even if he is not coming to India, he wants कि whatever I am investing. अब बहुत सारे NRI लोग क्या करते हैं, वो लोग अपने मम्मी डैडी के नाम पे यहाँ इंडिया में इन्वेस्ट तो कर लेते हैं, but then they don't know how to take the money back. Now when we are giving you this opportunity that you can invest from your foreign bank and we give you your maturity back into foreign bank, it becomes really very easy for you. Plus you should also diversify, that we are talking about, which should be there. आज अगर मैं यूएस की बात करूं, यूएस में इन्फ्लेशन कभी भी 2.5% से ज्यादा नहीं था, बट आज यूएस का इन्फ्लेशन 6.3% है.
Just a third question. Is all your Max Life insurance investment for NRIs, is it based out of Gift City in Gujarat or is it located in Bombay?
Sorry, I'm not able to hear your voice. It is echoing. Arjun ji.
Okay, I'm repeating. My question is for all your NRI investments. Suppose what's an NRI? I'm going to invest in your Max Life insurance policy. In your Max Life insurance policy. So, is it the billing which you do? Is it based from Gift City, Gujarat, or is it from Bombay? That's what I wanted to know.
Again, I didn't get the question. You said if you are investing through Max Life,
I will tell you. But he's asking, as an NRI, when he's making an investment, so is it invested in a gift city in India, or it is invested through Mumbai office? I don't know whether, I don't think whether it will have any impact.
It doesn't have any impact. It is invested through Max Life. Max Life overall has more than 250 branches overall. Plus we are partnered with Axis Bank. So we also have, in every Axis Bank, we have our counters which are there. The best part about our NRI business is we are totally online, and whatever you require, whatever services you require, all the servicing for you, you don't need to come to India. All what you need to do is give a request from your registered.
He's asking a different type of question. So Mitra ji, what I will explain, कि whether you invest in India in a gift city or anywhere, your tax implications are same. So you will get the same tax benefit. Whether you invest in Bombay or in Calcutta or in the gift city, your tax benefit entitlement through insurance, if you are going, the tax-free investment will be same. So it won't make any difference whether you make investment in gift city or in Calcutta or in Bombay. I hope it's clear now to Mitra ji.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions, but okay, for today it will suffice.
Yeah, okay. Carry on. It won't make any impact whether from where you are actually investing in India in insurance industry. Yeah, बोलिए, चलिए.
So,
Okay.
Pradeep ji, यहाँ पे we would.
हाँ.
आपका प्रोडक्ट दिखाओ ना एक्चुअली
हाँ, ऋषि.
क्या.
जी,
हाँ,
exactly.
वो इम्पोर्टेंट है आपने कहा. व्हाट इज द रेट, व्हाट विल बी द इंश्योरेंस कवर, वेदर इट इज अ मेडिकल इंश्योरेंस, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, वेदर एनी
Okay,
डेथ हैपन इन इंडिया.
so
हाँ,
before
यस.
this, before he puts up, let me tell you एक बढ़िया बात. Okay, term insurance. Term insurance. Everyone knows about term insurance. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So for NRIs, we have opened up term insurance up to 25 crore. Now, what is better is, will the term insurance work in that country over there? Yes, absolutely, it will work over there. Second, in case of term insurance, what about the medicals? If they are getting their medicals done there, we will try to book their medicals through us. If in certain countries, if we don't have our DC office over there for medical, in that case, we will give them the reimbursement up to 30,000 INR. In case the sum assured is higher. Next, the mortality rates in their countries is far more expensive than in India. In India, we are offering them a cover up to age 85. But when I am in US, when I am in any other country over there, and when I buy a term insurance there, they are normally covered by the company, and they are covered only till age 60, 65. And they feel they have enough of billions of cover which is there. But however, when they leave their company, after that they are left with no cover at all. So I think this is a very good opportunity. Up to 3 crores of sum assured, we are giving them without any medical. So we are offering them a non-medical term insurance cover. So that's about term insurance. Besides term
One minute,
insurance,
ma'am, one
yeah,
minute. Term insurance. Now, suppose my son wants to take a term insurance plan of 3 crore.
right,
Term insurance means in case of any death, whether it is
right,
a natural death or whether it
any
is
death,
because of heart attack, accident, it is a cover in entire world, or it is only specifically
entire
suppose.
world covered, entire world
Because suppose he is traveling to from his USA to UK and UK में accident हो गया तो it is covered, or he comes to
covered,
India इधर
covered,
accident हो गया, heart attack आ गया तो cover है. Okay,
covered, covered.
other than suicide it is cover. Okay, that is the one
Other
thing.
than suicide, only in first year, Tulsi ji. Okay,
Other than
suicide
suicide.
second year से suicide भी covered है.
अरे
Okay,
वाह.
it's all right. Now here one thing is, this is a one time premium you will take, or every year I have to give the
So I
premium for the
have
3
many
crore.
options over there, right from 5 year, 10 year, 12 year, regular pay till 60. I have all the options. I have even options of returning the premium if he does not die. I have also options to give him additional accidental benefit if he wants to have that. I also have an inbuilt terminal illness benefit. We also have something called
Okay.
as
Means you
exit
are having a
option.
Different permutation combinations.
Yes, we do have.
Okay,
So
and can you
once you tell
no,
us, you can
suppose
contact us.
no, yes, definitely. Suppose I want to take a cover of 3 crore rupees, considering my total liabilities or something, or 5 crore rupees, and probably the value of 5 crore will not be the same as on after the 25 years. Whether
Right.
it is possible to go on increasing the value after certain period, certain amount, and but I will pay lump sum to you today. Just think about it, and just I will
No,
contact you.
Tulsi ji, it's not like that. However, but I'll tell you that if you have purchased the plan with us through Max Life, in that case, in that case, if they have purchased a plan with us through Max Life, then whenever they go to buy another term plan later on, ठीक है, in that case, they would only have to pay the difference of the age which is there, but the rates would remain the same for them. So, but then they would have to buy it separately at that time whenever they want to. That option is available.
ठीक है. Awesome.
ठीक है. So
You continue.
okay, let's talk about some debt instruments, and let's talk about something where this is something where there is a triple death benefit, superb death benefit, plus it also gives you returns. So I'm going to take you through this in terms of a story, जिसको मैं बोलती हूँ my third child. हम बोलते हैं हमारे पास बच्चे होते हैं, and normally as family हम क्या करते हैं, whatever we earn, we normally spend it on our children's, for household expenses. तो होता क्या है, for our retirement we don't have much which is left. So one of our advisors met one of the investors and asked if you had to retire, in that case would it be okay to ask the amount from your parent or from your child. Okay, so that guy said no, that is not something that I am looking at. I'm looking at something where it would take care of me as a passive income, plus I will not have to ask my children or anybody when I require a regular income. So in that case, this solution in form of my third child. So we are asking you to adopt this third child by investing in this product, which is called as monthly MIAP, monthly income advantage plan. Let's go to the next slide, Rishi. So how does this work for you? Okay. So right now we've taken one example. We could definitely talk one-on-one, and how does it work? So now if you have a son or a daughter of age 35, okay, now I have many different premium payment terms, right from 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. Okay. So here someone who is at age 35, um, he is investing into this product is called as swag. Sorry, it's not monthly income, it is swag. Smart wealth advantage plan is what we are talking about. Smart wealth advantage guaranteed plan. So one, this is a guaranteed investment. Second, we are seeing that he or she is investing for a minimum 8 years. We have taken over here an annual premium of 10 lakhs and a deferment period of 5 years. So here we are saying that someone who is age 35 is investing 10 lakhs for 8 years, and then since he's young, he doesn't need the amount right away. He's taken a deferment of 5 years, and after that he keeps on receiving a regular income. How much is that regular income? He keeps on receiving a regular income every year of 10,81,000 344 every year, not for 1 year, not for 2 years, not for 3 years, for 30 years of his life. Not only that, they also get 80 lakhs what they had invested as a lump sum back at the end of the 30th year. Now this is, you invest 80 lakhs, you are getting almost 5.5 times, and you are getting almost 4 crores, 4,043.20. Not only that, this also has an insurance cover. So when I talk about an insurance cover inbuilt, so investment ka investment, insurance ka insurance. Now in case of death, let me tell you, this guy is protected for entire 30 years plus the 8 years plus the 5 years of deferment. So for entire 43 years of his life, he is protected with a normal 10 times of a cover, plus there is an inbuilt accidental cover which is there after the PPT. Now if death happens, in that case, first there are two options. If you opt for a PCB option, which is called as a policy continuance benefit option, what happens in that option? This is without PCB. Okay. So what happens in case of PCB? So when you take a PCB option, what happens is the sum assured, which is 10 times one, is paid. Second, if death happens, then whatever are the premiums to be paid are paid by the company. Third, the income for 30 years continues for the family. Fourth, the benefit of 80 lakhs would also be given to the family. So there is a triple death benefit, there is an insurance cover, there is a guaranteed return for 30 years of their life, easy repatriation, and all of this for you in this solution. Rishi, you want to add anything over here? You are on mute.
No.
No, Vinay, like rightly said, in terms of if someone is looking for a guaranteed product, so this is one of the best solution that we offer. And please remember, everything is tailor made because if you see, आप देखोगे हर एक individual का requirement अलग रहता है. So premium payment term can be changed, policy term, income, tenure, or maturity, everything can be tailor made as per your requirement. So you can definitely connect individually for your personalized solution on that. So we move on to our next solution.
All right, next solution is this solution जहाँ पे आपने सुना होगा कि जब भी you put your money in insurance, what happens is that you feel कि आपको बहुत लंबा wait करना पड़ता है, okay? But यहाँ पे ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. You don't have to wait for a longer period of term over here. So here, what are we giving to you? We are saying कि ऐसा मौका आपको बार बार नहीं मिलेगा. If you have your grandchild, you could gift it to her. It could also be for your children. Now, how does this solution work out for you over here? So we are talking about an investment of 10 lakh per annum for a period of 12 years. Here we've taken a case study of a child who is 5-year-old. It could be your grandchild. And so the best part, when you're investing 10 lakhs, you would be investing 10 lakhs for 12 years, but you don't need to wait now for 10 years, 12 years, 13 years. Right from the end of first year, you start receiving a 4,28,000 every year. Right from the first year itself, end of first year itself.
वापिस बोलो ये. मैं suppose
आज
I will
आपने
invest.
10 लाख डाला तुलसी जी.
So I will take exam. On the 1st of January 24, I will deposit 10 lakhs rupees to you. Okay. And every first January, I have to give 10 lakhs rupees to you for 12 years.
Right.
You will pay me on the 1st of January 25.
Next year.
For, means that is for after 1 year, where I have paid it on the first installment, you will pay me back to 4,28,000.
Right.
Right.
And
Correct.
this
Okay.
4,28,000, this 4,28,000 would be paid
For the
okay,
next 25 years.
for the next 30 years. Right.
30 years, no 20. It is written 20. Okay, it's all 30 years.
So,
Yeah.
And the life insurance cover throughout the term plan till the age of 30. What is that?
yeah, so I'm
Right.
coming. So sorry, the 4,28,000 you will keep on receiving for 25 years. That is your poti would have become 30 years till then. Okay. A total of what she would get is almost close to around 2.69 crore. And there is an insurance cover of minimum of a 10 times, 11 times over here for her till the end for your child.
Okay.
Plus, there is an accidental benefit also which is inbuilt over here. So here, this is something where this is instant income, instant gratification. You don't need to wait. You know that if you gifted this to your grandchild on her birthday, for another 25 years of her birthday, there is this gift from your end to your grandchild every year, which directly goes to her account or your daughter's account or your son's account over there. And she keeps on remembering you for entire 25 years. Plus, when she's 30, she also gets a lump sum income of 2.69 crore. You could be the
No,
proposer.
at the age of 30, how much he will get it? 1.53 again.
Yes.
Yes,
That's a
another
maturity.
1.53 at the age of 30, total of a 2.69.
Okay, so suppose my child, my granddaughter is of 5 years. So after the means 5 plus 25 means at the age of 25, she will get 1.53 and for every year 4.28 lakhs.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay. And plus sub cover is there. And what
Right.
about the tax? Any tax he has to pay on this
So
amount?
as I told you, the taxation would depend on the country. So
No, India. Suppose India. But
acha.
this is only for the NRI.
No. This is even for India. Okay.
For Indian
So
only. But then what about the tax?
in Indian, up to 5 lakh of an investment, your total investment would be tax free. Above 5 lakh, 5% TDS would be cut. This income would be added to her income, and whenever you are filing her income tax, if you are showing nil income, in that case, you can claim the 5% also.
Yeah.
In case
So,
whatever
so
tax applicable
Bina,
also, it
Bina,
will go that way.
I will just enter here. So
Yeah,
taxation part, Tuchibag ji, this actually changes every year. So taxation, we normally don't comment on taxation because taxation is dynamic. There is a
Okay, okay,
possibility
correct,
that
correct,
taxation
correct.
can change maybe after 30 years. So if you see all these years, investments more than 5 lakhs was absolutely tax free. People could invest 1 crore also. So there is a high possibility that the taxation rates and the taxation can change. But whatever Bina said just right now is the taxation rule right now in 2023. Probably there can be a change in 2024.
Correct,
Maybe
correct,
the
correct.
government
That I can
decides to change.
understand. That I can
Yeah.
understand. You
So
don't worry.
we will restrict our views. We will not be able to give views on taxation,
No, I got this
specifically at the
scheme.
maturity. Yeah.
I feel it is very attractive. This scheme. Let me
right.
study also, because
All
when
right.
I am depositing 10 lakhs rupees here, and every year I will get 4 lakhs or plus amount,
Exactly.
and at the end of the maturity 1.53, it's all right. Okay,
And
and
Right.
this is
just
applicable to Indian also, no? I mean, suppose
Right.
my granddaughter is in India, I can do it like that.
Yes, you can.
you
Okay,
can
it's all
do
right.
it.
Thank
And
you.
again, the thing is, it can be tailor-made. Means the tenure of income you can extend it. So more, the greater the tenure of income, the maturity will be more as well. So if you say if you are taking it for 45 years, the income. So for 45 years, this 4,28,000 will keep on coming, and then the maturity could be more around 2.5 to 3 CR as such. So everything can be tailor-made as per your need and requirement.
So basically, I'm investing only 5.5 lakh from the next year.
Right.
Exactly.
You can see that ways also. Right.
5.72 lakh from next year.
Right.
And this
Also, you can look at Pradeep ji that whatever 4.28 is coming out from the next year, you can reinvest in any other instrument. So probably
Right.
8 years जो भी आप invest कर रहे हैं, so the entire thing can become absolutely zero investment. So
और वो
like for
टैक्स फ्री है
example,
और वो जो आपका आ रहा है वो टैक्स फ्री है या टैक्सेबल है?
एब्सोल्युटली टैक्स फ्री. देखो
Tax
टैक्सेशन
free.
का जो रूल चेंज हुआ है सर,
हाँ
टैक्सेशन का रूल ये बोलता है कि जब तक आपका जो बेसिक प्रीमियम है, सो आपका बेसिक प्रीमियम अगर आपका समझो आपने 10 लाख रुपए दिया है, जब तक 10 लाख रुपए आपने 8 साल दिया है, तो यू आर पेइंग अराउंड 80 लाख रुपीस. जब तक हम 80 लाख का थ्रेशोल्ड क्रॉस नहीं करते हैं, तब तक वो टैक्सेबिलिटी का पार्ट चालू नहीं होगा. सो ये जो 4.28 वगैरह आ रहा है शुरू में, ये एब्सोल्युटली टैक्स फ्री है.
तो लेकिन आपने 5 लाख से ज्यादा दिया तब भी?
चाहे आप 5 लाख दीजिए, 10 लाख दीजिए, 1 करोड़ दीजिए, द रूल सेज कि 1 करोड़ रुपया अगर मैं हर साल दे रहा हूं, समझो 5 साल दे रहा हूं, तो जब तक मैं 5 करोड़ का थ्रेशोल्ड क्रॉस नहीं करता हूं इनकम इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी कमिंग टू माय अकाउंट, आई विल नॉट बी टैक्स्ड. I will start getting taxed only when I cross the threshold of 5 crore. मैंने
Are you
1
sure
करोड़.
on this, Rin? Are you
या
sure on this?
एब्सोल्युटली, एब्सोल्युटली
Yes.
सर. मैं आपके इसके ऊपर अलग प्रेजेंटेशन आपको इसके ऊपर चला सकता हूँ. सो वी
अच्छा
आर गेटिंग बिग इन्वेस्टमेंट्स. हमको बड़े इन्वेस्टमेंट अभी भी मिल रहे हैं बिकॉज टैक्सेबिलिटी विल स्टार्ट ओनली आफ्टर 13th-14th ईयर. अगर आप कैलकुलेट करेंगे,
Right.
वो 14-15वें साल से चालू होगा.
तो अच्छा this I was not aware. Okay, good yeah.
ना इसमें ये 10 lakhs is minimum, or suppose somebody I want to start the scheme which of 5
5 लाख भी
lakhs
कर
or 1
सकते
lakh
होंगे,
rupees.
वो तो कर सकते हो मेरे ख्याल से.
Yeah, that you can do.
वो तो
Means
वो सब कुछ
accordingly
फ्लेक्सिबल है.
वो accordingly
flexible
आपका
है ना?
वो रिटर्न कम हो
हाँ.
जाएगा आपका. Okay.
I mean, suppose
So you can
I start with 1 lakh rupees every year, you will pay me 42,800 rupees
Right.
back.
नहीं, वो डिपेंड करेगा, वो हायर प्रीमियम पे कभी भी थोड़ा रेट ज्यादा हो जाता है, तो वो
नहीं,
थोड़ा
नहीं, वैसे नहीं
वहाँ वो
बोले.
तो टेबल देखना पड़ेगा
Exactly.
इनका.
हाँ, इट विल बी अराउंड डिफरेंस ऑफ 20 पैसा, 20 पैसे का डिफरेंस है. प्रदीप जी इज एब्सोल्युटली राइट. 10 lakhs का स्लैब अलग है, 1 लाख का थोड़ा 20 पैसे का फर्क है. बट
ठीक है.
अगेन द बेस्ट पार्ट इज सर, आप लोग सब बहुत मास्टर मींस यू आर ऑल इन्वेस्टिंग इन डिफरेंट इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स. आप ये जो 42,000 निकलेगा, वो आप कहीं पे भी इन्वेस्ट करिए, आपका ये पूरा प्रीमियम फ्री हो जाएगा. 8 years में यू कैन एक्चुअली रिकवर द एंटायर प्रीमियम.
No, that
Sarji,
is correct.
I have this product and I am using it where I am getting the money into my NRE account, and that I'm putting it as a SIP, and by default
Wow.
it goes
Right.
directly into MF also, and it would
Correct.
keep getting invested.
It will give you even a higher return, Shyamji. Right. Absolutely.
Exactly. So so what we have seen, one, where you get investment starting from 15 years. This is the second investment where you start getting returns from first year onwards. This is the long-term return. If someone needs, you can say, I want a lump sum amount. So we have that also. So in that, you can say we give a guaranteed 1 crore. Tenure you can choose. Again, amount can be different as per your requirement, because there are some needs where you need a lump sum amount. So यहाँ पे for 5 years, you need to invest 672. For 8 years, 456. This is for a 20 years old a male person that we have taken an example. So maturity, you can say it will, the lump sum maturity, it will be 1 crore that you will be getting as such. So this is for if you need something in lump sum. If you need a regular income, guaranteed income, long time income, so we have another two solutions that will be catering to that. So Bina, over to you over here.
Yeah, so this is the term plan which I've already spoken about. So term plan is also available. We are giving term plan up to age covering them up to age 85, and 25 crore is maximum cover that we are offering as of now to NRIs.
Exactly.
To Indians, yes, we are offering even more, but to NRIs, yes, restricted up to 25 crore as of now. Yeah, if we can go ahead.
Sure, rightly said. So this is a unit link plan that we have where what I've shared is an interesting insight. So we have taken past 20 years. If someone is interested in investing in equity, so this is a country specific return that we have mentioned. So over here, if you can see, if someone has stayed invested in Bombay Stock Exchange Sensex for 20 years, they would have got a return of annualized return of 15.5%. So Indian markets have outperformed the major indexes in the world when it comes to investment in equity as such. So what we do in terms of this investment, we give a very unique strategy where we have two types of combination investment. First is a systematic investment plan where you do a systematic investment, you build a corpus, and then once your corpus is built, we also merge in that systematic withdrawal plan. So what will happen? You will keep on investing for a particular tenure, and then you can keep on withdrawing for, you can say, up to 100 years whole life, and still your corpus will keep on growing and your income will also keep on growing. You will have a cover also up to the lifetime. So how that works out, I'll just share with you. So over here, I've taken 47 years age. He will invest for 10 years. That is 10 lakh rupees every year for 10 years. So 1 crore investment he has done. Now I have taken a cooling period of 2 years. So 11th and 12th year is a cooling period. Over here, after 5 years, you have complete access to your fund. It's your fund. You can do part withdrawal, full withdrawal. It is up to you. What I am sharing here is a plan. So if that is followed, what it will do for you. So it's an investment SIP, systematic investment of 10 lakh for 10 years. 2 years I have taken a waiting. After that, from 13th year onwards, what I'm assuming our funds will be giving a return of 8%. So I'm sharing that assuming 8% the return these funds have generated, how much your corpus will be there. And from that corpus, what I'm doing a systematic withdrawal of 6% of the fund value. So that 6% itself would be 9,96,000. And then every year it will keep on increasing. And I'm assuming that if it continues for up to 100 years also, the amount will be around 13,61,000. This is only the 6% of the fund value. So your withdrawal will keep on increasing. And even at that time, you can say hypothetically 100 year, it will be 2 crore 14 lakh rupees that the corpus will be there. So I will also just share. I have shared how much return our Indian markets have given, around 15.5%. This is a snapshot of 31st October of the funds that we are having. So now one we have is a high growth fund formed in 2008. It's 96.35% is invested into equity. So we have a benchmark Nifty mid cap. So you can say since inception, Nifty mid cap has given a return of 8.7% and our fund have given a return of 13.53%. Last 5 years, 20.95 and 3 years it is 30% return. So then we have Growth Super Fund. This is 2007 funds. You can say since inception it is 11.5% and last 3 years 17.3%. You can say in terms of growth fund, this is a diversified fund where this was formed in 2004. 49% invested into equity and rest into GSEC bonds and money market. So this fund has also given a return of more than 11% as such. I am sharing in this example which I have shared. So over here, if I go further into the fund portfolio.
If you show diversified equity fund, please.
Okay. Just give me a moment.
Yeah.
So over here, if you see, we have fund manager that is Amit Sureka and Naresh Kumar for fixed income. Benchmark is NSE Nifty. So equity portfolio over here is 95.27%. Now, these are the, you can say the sectors where we are investing and the companies that we are investing. So we have over here HDFC, Reliance, then Maruti, ITC, Infosys. These are the top 10, you can say companies where it is invested as such. So what we do, AAA, so the 100% investment goes into the companies which are AAA rated by rating agency like we have CRISIL as such. And this is the return, like since inception, if you see, it has given a return of 23.53% as such, against the benchmark, which has given a return of 21.46%. So, and the illustration which I have shared with you, I have shared that if you are putting 10 lakh rupees and assuming our fund have given a return of 8%, so the corpus which is created from that corpus, if you are doing a 6% smart withdrawal, that 6% it will be around 9,96,000 at 8%. So अगर हम if we assume that हमारे fund ने 12% का return दिया है, so you can add 50% more in this amount that you will be getting as such. So this is a kind of you can say disciplined way of doing systematic investment and systematic withdrawal. आप ये भी बोल सकते हो, this is the golden hen that will give a golden egg every year for the entire life. Plus you have access to your fund anytime you can withdraw full or part as such. So this gives you a flavor of growth in terms of Indian market, because if Indian markets are, you can say, reaching $5 trillion or $10 trillion in 15-20 years. So imagine the BSE Sensex which I shared, agar wo 2,46,000 cross karta hai, so you can definitely imagine the kind of return that funds will be given to you as such. So one more thing, we have something which is for retirement, because जैसे जैसे हम we cross 50, 60, 65, we tend our risk profile tend to be a conservative or balanced kind. हमको risk नहीं लेना रहता है. So what we have, we offer you a solution that is in terms of a guaranteed lifetime income plan. This is a pension plan that will give you a fixed guaranteed return for the entire life. It's a joint life product. And it will give you a guaranteed pension which is 10.6% per annum. So how does it work out as such? So what we have shared, you are investing 10 lakh rupees for a period of 5 years. There is a waiting period of 5 years, and then from 11th year onwards, 5,27,000. This is the annuity pension that you will be getting for, like, till the time husband is there, he will get. After him, the wife will get the same amount every year for her life. और जब जिंदगी भर उनको मिलेगा उसके बाद में, after she pass away, the amount that is 105, so it comes to 52.50 lakh, that will be paid to the nominee as such.
So I would like to add, you can
Yeah,
take single, you can take joint life की जगह पे single life also.
exactly.
In case you want to take this joint life with you and your son, you can do that also. You and your daughter, you can do that also over here. So it's not necessary that you have to take it in joint life with your spouse only. All other options are available for you. Besides that, this is something which is very unique, and you only get this option when you are investing through insurance, which is called as MWPA Act. Now, what is this act? Even for Indians, even for NRIs, you know that in NRIs, people use a lot of plastic money. They take a lot of loans. In case of India, we have a lot of family disputes. In case we are businessmen, we are prone to IBC, and the government regulation changes. If you are a businessman, if you are um, into any other profession where there is uncertainty, in that case what happens is that you want a security of your money. So when we are talking security of your money, if you have invested through insurance and if you've added this act, which is called as MWPA Act, which is a Married Women's Property Act, let me tell you, you are not paying not a single penny extra. But tomorrow, God forbid, in case of any family disputes, if you become bankrupt, or if there are any attachments, or if there is any recovery, or any regulation change which will affect your money or your businesses, in that case, the money, the maturity, or the death benefit which you receive from here would not be attachable at all. So this would not be attachable nor by income tax, nor by court, nor by law, nor by police, nor by anything else, nor even a will can outright this. So this is an added advantage you could add to your policy free of cost, where you are ensuring that the money which he or which I am investing in, or my kids are investing in, their maturity goes to the right hand without any attachments, without any disputes, whatever may happen, any court, anything, no one can challenge this money or take this money away. So this is a unique arrangement which is only available uh, one time at the start when you are buying or making a new investment. You cannot add it to your existing investment. Again, free of cost. All what you need to do is do this investment through this act, which is called as MWPA Act in India. Yeah. So with this, Rishi, let's move ahead. As we said, for NRIs, we go completely online. We work on both the models. We have e-model and V model. E-model is everything would be done on email, online. And V model is someone if he or she is coming to visit India. In that case, both the models we are operating on. There are documentation which needs to be fulfilled. However, when we are talking about documentation, uh, these are editable documents, so less hassle in terms of NRIs. Third, for NRIs, you have exemption of GST. As we said, if you are investing from your NRE or through your foreign bank or FCNR account, you do not have to pay the GST amount. Fourth, easy remittance. We've already spoken about remittance. If you've invested from NRE account, you can get your maturity in NRE. If you've invested in foreign currency, you could get your maturity back into your foreign bank. At any given point of time, you can get your maturity in Indian bank whenever you want it.
Exactly. So, in fact, we are any questions or any doubts that you have, we can take that as well.
Rishi sir, I want to ask one question. Is Japan, Singapore, there is no income tax?
No. Singapore, no. Up to 5 lakh of investment, no. If you give us a TRC, no.
Good then, I don't know. Really. Thank you.
ये क्या हुआ, कुछ डाउट है ये दीपक टीआरसी के बारे में?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वो जो अपना इंडिया में टैक्स स्लैब है ना, 5 लाख के ऊपर इतना टैक्स है, तो ऐसा जैसे देर आर सम कंट्रीज PPT they show on Japan, Singapore, there is
अब
no
वहाँ टैक्स नहीं
income.
लगेगा ना, वही
नहीं
अगर
लगेगा
जैसे
ना 5 लाख तक। मैं भी तो वही बोल रही हूँ, 5 लाख तक तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं लगेगा। उसके ऊपर अगर टीआरसी लेके आए तो वो भी नहीं काटेंगे।
ओके,
मतलब उस कंट्री के अंदर जहाँ पे आपका लड़का या लड़की है ना, उनको बोलो टीआरसी लेने के लिए, वो उनको लोकल वहां से कोई भी टीआरसी अरेंज करके देगा। वो टीआरसी आप इनको सबमिट करेंगे तो कितना भी अमाउंट इन्वेस्ट करेगा टैक्स नहीं लगेगा।
राइट, उसकी
अब
मेच्योरिटी पे कोई
मैच्योरिटी
टैक्स
पे
नहीं लगेगा।
लगेगा, या और जीएसटी भी नहीं लगेगा है, तो
जीएसटी तो
4.5%
नहीं
का आपको
लगेगा,
सीधा।
अगर एनआरई अकाउंट से
या
या फॉरेन अकाउंट से इन्वेस्टमेंट किया है तो वो भी नहीं लगेगा।
थैंक यू.
एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस?
काफी डिस्कशन तो हो गया वैसे।
या आई
और भी
थिंक
हाँ,
मोस्ट ऑफ देम वी कवर्ड।
अच्छा
ग्रेट,
जिनको
आई
भी
थिंक
कोई
चैट में कुछ अगर है तो देख लेते हैं हम। कैन
हाँ
वी
देख
लेट
लीजिए।
देम फर्स्ट शेयर एवरीथिंग? ओके।
एंड अगेन वंस एक चीज बताना चाहूंगा, ये जो सोल्यूशन बताए हैं वी हैव, इस हमारे पास और भी ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है। दिस इज जस्ट सम पार्ट दैट वी हैव कवर्ड। सो एंड एवरीथिंग इज टेलर मेड एज पर योर रिक्वायरमेंट। तो आपको जैसा रिक्वायरमेंट होगा हम आपको वैसा इन्वेस्टमेंट बना के दे देंगे। सो यू कैन इंडिविजुअली कनेक्ट ऑल्सो सेपरेटली फॉर योर पर्सनलाइज सोल्यूशन।
उसके लिए आप अर्जुन का और ये अरुणा का थोड़ा नंबर थोड़ा चैट में डाल दीजिए, कॉन्टेक्ट डिटेल्स वो।
आई थिंक हमने डाला हुआ है चैट में।
या
आपके
वैसे जो
पास
मैंने
अरुणा
प्रोमो
का
भेजा था,
नंबर है?
जो मैंने इमेज डाला था उसके अंदर तो उनके
नंबर है।
अर्जुन के नंबर थे।
हाँ
फिर भी किसी को चाहिए तो अर्जुन से कांटेक्ट कर ले, अरुणा से कर ले, नहीं तो मेरे को मैसेज दे दे, मैं आगे फॉरवर्ड कर दूंगा।
जी।
या इफ एनीबडी हैज एनी स्पेसिफिक रिक्वायरमेंट तो ये लोग डायरेक्ट आपसे बात करेंगे। और इसमें बीच में कोई भी इंटरमीडिएटरी नहीं है, यू आर डीलिंग डायरेक्टली विद द कंपनी। सो यू आर गेटिंग 100% एश्योर्ड सर्विस एंड गारंटेड सर्विस। आज अगर आज मार्केट में जाए तो बहुत सारे जो है इंश्योरेंस बेचने वाले जो है ना, बोलते क्या है और करते क्या है। मेरे को रोज सैकड़ों टेलीफोन आते हैं जिसमें बोलते हैं साहब वो बजाज लाइफ वाला कि 13% का मैं आपको गारंटेड आईआरआर दूंगा, और जब मैं उनका इलस्ट्रेशन मंगाता हूं तो पता चलता था वो 5% ही है। तो इस तरह से बेवकूफ बनाने वाले काफी मिल जाएंगे। बट आप जब डायरेक्ट कंपनी से जब बात कर रहे हैं तो आप ये गारंटी मान के चलिए कि उसमें कोई झूठ नहीं रहेगा, जो ये बोल रहे हैं वो ही होगा। सो दैट इज एडवांटेज। और ये अर्जुन और अरुणा जो है दे आर डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम द कंपनी, यू कैन कॉन्टेक्ट देम एनी टाइम। किसी को कोई भी डाउट है, कुछ भी है, इलस्ट्रेशन चाहिए और कोई क्लेरिफिकेशन चाहिए तो यू कैन कॉन्टेक्ट देम। और नहीं तो मेरे को मैसेज भेज देना, मैं इनको फॉरवर्ड कर दूंगा, दे विल कॉन्टेक्ट यू। ओके
Yeah. So thank you, Pradeep ji, and thank you all the participants. I think we had a great session.
Yeah.
We will individually also, if you want to connect, as Pradeep ji said, आप हमें contact कर सकते हैं। मेरा नंबर उसमें दिया हुआ है, जो EDM हमने भेजा था उसमें नंबर दिया हुआ है। I can organize a single one-to-one session also. There can be a one-to-one questions which probably you are not asking here. So हम one-to-one भी आपके portfolio को study करते हुए आपको हम solutions दे सकते हैं। So both I can invite both Bina and Rishi just in case if any specific query is required to be answered. So हम उसको answer करेंगे. So thank you very much, Pradeep ji. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
thank you everyone.
Thanks a
थैंक यू
lot.
एवरीवन।
Thank
या
you.
बाय, टेक
प्रदीप
केयर।
जी थैंक
या
यू।
आपका पीपीटी थोड़ा शेयर करेंगे क्या ये मेंबर्स के लिए?
Yes,
हाँ
yes,
जी।
yes. We will share.
हाँ, तो वो आप भेजना। तो मेरे सारे जो मतलब 10,000 मेंबर हैं जो आज नहीं आ पाए, उनको सबको चला जाएगा जो आपका पीपीटी है, ठीक है? वो थोड़ा
Yes,
शेयर कर दीजिएगा।
yes.
एग्जैक्ट।
ओके।
Thank you.
और ये जो रिकॉर्डिंग इसका अभी यूट्यूब पे भी हो रहा था, और मेरा अलग से रिकॉर्डिंग भी होगा, दैट आल्सो आई विल शेयर विद द ग्रुप, तो सबको
Right, sir.
पता
Thank
चले।
you.
ओके,
Thank you.
थैंक यू वेरी
थैंक
मच।
यू।
थैंक्स अ
ऑलराइट,
लॉट।
थैंक यू, टेक केयर, बाय।
थैंक यू।
ओके, बाय।